Cum se întâmplă în momentul în care nu ești singura persoană care face vlogging? Hello.
Hey.
Where are you from?
Australia, Sydney.
Australia, yeah. Hello. Vlogging?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. As well.
Where are you from?
Romania.
Romania. Whereabouts?
Sorry?
Whereabouts in
Bucharest, the capital, yeah.
Lucky you said that, because that's all that I know.
Salut, dragi prieteni, ce mai faceți? Cum sunteți? Sper că totul este bine. Vreau să știți că mie mi-este foarte dor de voi. În continuare o să vedem un video foarte tare pe care nu l-am plănuit. Doar că înainte de a începe acest video trebuie să vă spun câteva cuvinte. Trebuie să vă spun că tot acest video va fi în limba engleză și o să înțelegeți imediat de ce. Deci din acest moment, din această secundă, o să vorbesc doar în engleză. Like I've told you multiple times before, traveling is just about going with the flow. And like it's about random adventures, random encounters and everything, you know. So what you're about to see like a very cool and sincere conversation that I will have with some really nice people that I just met on the street. At the beginning of this video you saw the random encounter. You have no idea what's that about, but you are going to find out. So without further ado, ta-da! We are here with Renee and Darren. How are you guys?
Great.
Good, very good.
Okay, where are we now? For people that are wondering where we are.
Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam.
Okay, so how do you feel about it?
It's great. Food's good. It's hot. People are friendly. Obviously, Dan.
Yeah. People are friendly.
People are friendly.
So
chaotic.
Chaotic, yeah. You would say chaotic. Okay, so what are you doing here, guys? Why are you here in Vietnam?
We actually just traveling the world at the moment. We got no real plans, and we've been to Vietnam once before, and we loved it. So we're like, why not go back? It's a great place to be.
Come back again. So yeah, as Darren said, we don't have any plans. So we're just going to keep moving into cities that we like and stay for as long as we choose to, which is very good. Which is great.
Okay, so for how long have you been traveling?
We've been traveling for 5 months, 160 days. So
160 days? You're counting them?
Yeah, we are.
This is so cool. Where are you from?
Sydney, Australia.
Yeah.
Oh, so from Sydney, Australia. Why are you traveling?
Look, we've always loved to travel, and one day we just sort of decided that we didn't really like working 70-hour weeks. Both of us used to work that much.
Yeah.
And we just said, sort of, screw it. We're gonna ship it. So we sold our house, sold our cars.
You sold your house?
Yeah. Sold our house, sold everything, and hit the road.
Yeah. So that was in May this year. We took off. We sold our house in March, and put in our resignations to our jobs that we both worked at for several years. I was at my job for 9 years before I quit. And yeah, now we have a backpack. And if we ever went back to Australia, we would have to move in with my parents or Darren's parents. So.
Okay, you're not looking forward to that.
Yeah, we're both 30 years old, so it's kind of weird living with mum and dad. But.
Okay, so how did this is very interesting, because I want to ask you, how did people, like, the moment you decided, okay, we are going to travel, we are going to give up on our socially correct life and just do our thing? How did people take this?
Look, mixed, very mixed. Some people were really happy. They're like, oh, go and do it.
That's so great. Good
you only got one shot at it, sort of thing. But then, like, people like sort of parents and stuff like that were like, what are you doing? Have children, do this, live the normal life.
Yeah. And plus we had worked so hard. We saved a lot of money to be able to, I guess, fund this, and to be able to then sell the house and quit our well-paying jobs. Yeah. And then, as Darren said, everyone was kind of follow the norm. Finish school, get a good job, meet a boy, marry the boy, have babies, and then that's kind of it. And we thought that wasn't for us just yet.
Okay, so what were your jobs before taking this decision,
I was a chef. I was a sous chef of like a casino type deal.
You're a chef?
I'm a chef.
You are so lucky,
I'm so lucky. I should be much bigger than what I am.
You are so lucky. So you're doing all the cooking?
Yes,
all the cooking.
pretty much.
Oh, the cooking. Okay.
So I was in charge of about 4 different restaurants within a size of place. We had a functions department that did lots of weddings and things like that. So I had my own little office. I had my own little sort of area. I had
all your apprentices.
Oh, I had apprentice chefs all under.
Ah, yeah, you had apprentice. Okay.
So I was like the teacher sort of thing.
Okay.
And, Yeah, gave it all up.
Because you did it for 16 years.
16 years.
16 years?
16
Yeah.
years.
Since
Whoa.
I was 17 years old, or 16 years old, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about
So,
you?
well, I had like a little office job, so I had a little headset and a little dual screen computer.
Okay.
And I would type and talk all day and help people. Actually, was with an organisation that supported people with disabilities. Actually, so we were kind of managing and supporting the staff that would then care for people with disabilities. So it was very unique in what we did, but very long hours.
Now, the question that's like the most interesting, because it makes our encounter even weirder, you know. What are you doing with this big camera? What are you using it for? Are you using it, I don't know, why?
We're actually vlogging all of our adventures.
They are vlogging. Can you believe that? They are vlogging. What's that? Tell us more about your vlogging.
It originally started just for something to look back on in 20 years' time.
Yeah.
You know, like when we want to look back at their travels, and then we just got really involved with the YouTube sort of community and things like that, and we met people like yourself.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just been unreal. We haven't looked back since we started, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of a bit of an idea for like a video kind of montage for our parents to kind of keep up and our friends at home.
Yeah.
And then we put them live, and then other people started to kind of comment, and so yeah, we really enjoyed it. It kind of gives us something to do.
Yeah.
While we're traveling.
Okay, what's the name of your YouTube channel?
2 beers, please.
You want me to give you 2 beers now? The name. The name.
We always love food, and we
Yeah.
love to have a beer at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can do it in Romania one day.
Yes, we'd like to do it in Romania.
But,
Okay. You're not just saying that?
Not at all.
No.
Not at all. It's actually on our list. We've done sort of Europe once before, but like the tourist Europe, like went to England, went to sort of Rome, and like
So you've been to Europe?
Australian
Yeah.
kind of Kentucky backpacker type of.
yeah. So, but and then when we left Europe last time, we said we're never going to do that again. We're going to go to Eastern Europe, to
Eastern Europe.
Romania, like the real Bulgaria.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're being interested in Bucharest.
And now we have someone that could probably give us some kind of accommodation tips, right?
Yeah. Of course. You can stay at my place, guys. There's no problem with that, you know.
What's the best beer to drink there?
The best beer you can drink in Romania, like beer authentic.
Okay.
It's called, and you should say after, it's called Ursus. Ursus. Urs means bear.
The Australians are kind of known to drink
A lot of beer.
Ah, yeah?
a lot of beers.
I had no idea about it, yeah?
No one usually. Yeah, everyone does.
Everyone, oh, okay, I had no idea, I swear to God.
Really?
Yes, no, I actually like know very few things about Australia, to be honest. I just have a friend that moved like 15 years ago, moved to Melbourne,
Yeah.
and he's been asking me, come on, visit me, and I have him planned to go someday, you know, in Melbourne. But besides that, like my knowledge about Australia is like...
Just basically kangaroos and drinking beer.
And no, kangaroos, I didn't know about drinking beer, I knew about kangaroos, and I know there's this saying that everything in Australia is like made to kill you, like animals,
100%.
insects.
Yep.
So
Definitely.
that's truth?
100%
I would
true.
not sit on the ground in a garden in Australia like this.
No?
Oh, I'd be.
It's kind of weird. Renee hates spiders and I hate snakes. And we've got a lot of venomous
Those-
ones in Australia, so
Like-
we kind of work well together.
Big spiders.
Did you ever see one? Like
They're in
every
your
day.
car, they're in your
Every day.
house.
I cannot, oh shit man, so this
And
is...
they're like,
So Renee sees a spider, she'll freak out, and then I'll go kill it. I see a snake, I'll freak out. Renee will
Yo,
go,
whoa, wait. You kill like a huge spider, you kill him?
Yeah.
How do you kill him? Hello. I'm okay. No, thank you. Don't need.
thank you.
No, we don't need. I have a very big head. I cannot wear sunglasses. Thank you. So, let's get back to this. You're killing spiders.
killing spiders.
How do you kill a spider?
Get a newspaper, roll it up, and thing, or a shoe, or it depends where it is. Sometimes they're
Or a nuclear bomb?
Just burn the house down.
Yeah.
Like,
Actually, this is why they're traveling, because you found a spider. Said we're moving, you know.
we're moving.
just leaving.
Come on,
It's all
can't do
done.
it,
You
yeah.
can't do it.
Yeah. What do you feel about like couples traveling? Because for me, I always thought that, oh my God, if I would travel with my girlfriend or something, I don't know, maybe I would murder her one day, or she will murder me, because you spend time like
Close. No. No,
because
we haven't.
you spend time like exclusively with each other, you know. So how did you like get along with that? Tell me.
Look, we have our days. Some
Yeah.
days really good. Some days we don't want to talk to each other really. But
Yeah. But
Renee's my
we
best friend.
traveled.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we traveled a lot together before we did this. So we've been traveling together for 11 years,
Yeah.
Whoa.
all up. So, and we've been best friends for like 15 years and married for 5. So
Yeah.
I know exactly how to piss him off, and I know exactly how if he needs food or something, and he knows the same about me.
Yeah,
so
we can read each other very well.
We can read each other very well. So Darren still gets up every morning and goes and has a coffee on his own and listens to his music. Then I stay, and then of an afternoon, you know, I kind of have my time.
Yeah.
And sometimes we spend a little time just being quiet,
Yeah,
watching movies and stuff. But I think that the YouTube videos have really made us kind of have to collab and put our ideas together and be on the same page.
So Darren said that I understood that it's his job about editing and doing videos. So what's your job in this YouTube thing? Tell us.
I'm here for comical relief.
Comical relief and Instagram. You said no, and Instagram, yeah. Okay, let's move to a very important, and I think is like everybody wants to hear about it. What's about safety when you're traveling?
Yeah.
This is, I think, #1 priority and the #1 question that everybody asks, at least me, you know. What advice did you like ever encounter, like weird stuff, or have you been into weird situations up until this moment?
Yeah, definitely. There's dangerous places all over the world. There's dangerous places in Sydney, in our own hometown, sort of thing. Just have your wits about you, I guess. Like if you wouldn't do something at home, then probably you wouldn't do it here.
Especially if you're somewhere new. But yeah, scams are very interesting. Trying to kind of, particularly if you don't speak the language, or you're somewhere where the currency, particularly in dong, where you're looking at 500,000 dong is equivalent of $20. Having like monies, how much things cost. So having knowing the money before you go into places is pretty.
But as far as safety, we got scammed once on this trip in Thailand. We asked to get a taxi to the airport. We went through 5 different taxis. They said, no, we're not going to run the meter. No meter. And then we get one, and he's like, yeah, come on, get in, I'll run the meter. And it seemed
so
very
quick. He was
very
like,
quick to say run the meter. Anyway, as we're running the meter, the price kept going up and up and up, and we're like, we've caught this taxi before, it shouldn't be this much. And then we get to the airport, and I can't remember the price, but it was the equivalent of like 200 Australian dollars.
It was
Whoa.
massive. It was like 5 times more than what it should have been.
So we started, what you did was started taking photos of the guy's license and his number plate and things like that.
Taking photos of the actual meter. Like I couldn't do anything with them, but I just thought rather than making a big fuss, or it was on us, we made the mistake, we didn't check the license. It was, so rather than kind of yelling and being like, we're not going to pay and making a big thing, we just paid the money that it said. But he saw me taking photos, and at the last minute I took a photo of the license plate, and although I couldn't just like write to the taxi people in Thailand and say this guy
of course.
But I think that made him a little bit nervous, and so he said he'd come back and called us back and said, no, you've overpaid, and he gave us back
money back
more than, so we actually paid what it should have been. So
your unintentional bluff actually worked. More or less. Okay, so now like some really lightning fast questions. Where do you see yourself in 1 year from now?
Europe.
Malta.
You want to go? Tell us about the Malta thing.
Very quick question. Slow it down.
Slow it down, okay. Tell us about the Malta thing.
I'm a dual citizen. I've got a dual passport. So my father was born in Malta, in Europe, part of the EU. So our end goal is to end up over in Europe and maybe apply my trade there, maybe cook somewhere in a nice...
Send him back to work.
I'll
keep going with Instagram.
Okay, favorite YouTuber?
That's a tough one. Catalan. I like Casey Neistat.
Of course.
Christian LeBlanc. Most of the time.
Actually, guys, this is the first time we're talking about this. The first time, so we didn't talk about this up until this moment. Christian LeBlanc is the guy that actually got me into vlogging.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm watching.
He's in Romania too.
Yeah, I know he was in Romania, but he was posting his videos like I think for 5 to 6 days like in advance, you know.
Yeah.
And I tried to contact him on Instagram, and we talked just for a bit, you know.
Yeah.
Now at the end of the video I want you to say something in Romanian. I'm going to tell you something and then you'll say it, and after that I will tell you what's like. Okay, you repeat after me.
Yeah.
Două beri, vă rog.
I know this. Două beri, vă rog. 2 beers, please.
Yeah, două beri, vă rog.
Două beri, vă rog.
E cel mai tare
E cel mai tare
canal.
Canal.
This means 2 beers, please is the best channel.
I did learn how to say 2 beers, please, in case if you ask me.
Ah, yeah?
Două beri, vă rog.
Ah, yeah, două beri, vă rog.
Două beri, vă rog.
Două beri, vă rog.
Oh gosh.
Beri, vă rog.
Yeah, I can't do the R rolls.
Ah, the R, yeah. Două beri, vă rog.
Două beri, vă rog.
You say again, Darren?
Două beri, vă rog.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, very good. Okay, guys, so this was Darren, this was Renee. Follow their travels, they are very cool people. Eu vă spun doar că vă iubesc foarte mult, vă rog foarte mult, intrați pe canalul lor să vedeți ce fac, o să găsiți canalul aici în description și până data viitoare nu uitați că eu vă iubesc foarte mult. La revedere, pa, pa!